Hey everybody, welcome back to Sit Your Axe Down. This is episode 2. We are at Dringer Axe Throwing in Bedford, Texas for the first Pro League Series event. And once again, I'm your host, Kyle. And we've got our other host,
Lucas Johnson here. And
the
we got
one
our guest.
and only, the champ,
Zeus.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Crawford.
Golly. I wonder if people have pieced it together that they're the last 3 big X, or the only 3 big X, all of color.
Talk about it. No one does.
Nobody knows.
No one talks about it.
All 3 big X
It's
world
crazy.
champs. Me, Zach,
And Mark.
and Mark Marisol.
Mark, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, so Zach is the 2020
Yep.
Big X world champion. Won several other duels things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, couple. Several.
Okay, several is not the word we're looking
Yeah.
for. And then, so glad to have you on.
Yeah. No, it's a pleasure. This is awesome.
The most recent thing is part of the Melee, founder of Melee.
Co-founder of the Melee Championship Series. Super
And-
excited about that. We are on our second official year this year. So,
Right. And Valkyrian Steel.
yep. Team Valkyrian Steel, co-founder of that as well.
All right, well,
Yeah.
so there's your background on Zach. If you weren't familiar, now you are.
I'm a problem in between the lines, too. Let's
for
not
sure.
get it twisted.
Definitely a problem, just not the right kind of problem.
I'll come in like top 10,
Okay.
probably 7th. That's my sweet spot. But I mean, I'll
well,
muscle at
cool.
second place here and there.
Yeah,
You come in 7th place this weekend, you're going to get all your money back.
That's the goal.
and you
That's
only,
the goal.
you
Yeah,
only got to do it once.
Yeah. only gotta do it
once.
once.
I mean, shooting for 2. Knives definitely out there. I'm looking at duels, probably first place with Jenna Johnson as the partner. Team Bullies.
We did have somebody back out. I don't know if you guys are going to get to throw.
Uh-oh.
So don't get too
All right.
locked in on that. You might need to pick up another partner.
All right. To be announced.
Yeah, to be determined. We'll check back in next podcast, see if you got that 7th place.
All right.
Yeah, so tune in 2 weeks. We'll be at Cap City, and we'll have another one. So.
Yeah. So all right. First thing we're gonna do,
Taste test.
obviously. So last
yeah.
time, dang, I wish I would have got
Taste
something
test
to drink
and-
first.
I have one in the refrigerator at the.
Well, I didn't want one of those. I just wanted something to drink. Dang, I messed this up. Maybe we can get one of our assistants to get us
Social media
we have a staff on.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we need the drinks. Yeah, bring the drinks on it. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna try these cheese curds. Where'd you get them?
We got them right next door from Bourbon Street Bar and Grill. They've only been open for about a year.
Okay.
It was a big time local bar for about the past 6 or 7 years. I was chopping it up with the bartender.
Well,
She was
yeah.
telling
This
me
man
everything.
said, "I'll be right back." He was gone for like an hour getting
Well,
these cheese
I
curds.
mean,
So he better have all the knowledge.
to be fair, I mean, they treat it like it's a bar.
Okay.
Not too many people are on staff, and there's only like a handful of us there.
All
But
right.
I mean, it's only 1 p.m., so
True.
That's true.
they were taking their time.
Hey, you gotta
But
take
yeah.
your time. All right. So let's do it. I'm gonna do no ranch.
No ranch.
They
Yeah.
kind of look more like tater tots.
They
though.
do.
Right?
Look,
Yeah.
They
Show
look
the
like
camera.
a tater tot. I don't know if you can. This is a tater tot though, with cheese.
I'm going to go no ranch, too.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a big. That
That's
one's
a triple.
Triple.
That's not a tater tot.
I'm gonna support the ranch.
Pretty good. I mean, it's no Wisconsin, but it's not bad though.
Immediately, I think tater tot. Right?
Just my brain can't process
Yeah,
that
the
it's not
texture.
a tater tot because it looks like one.
and then aftertaste is giving me cheese curd or cheese. I wouldn't say curd, but cheese.
Yeah, let's not add extra.
Not bad though. I'd give it a 6.7 out of 10.
I mean, it's kind of hard to mess up. It's pretty basic. I'll go 7.
Right.
I'll go 7.
6.9.
Oh,
This guy.
Oof. All right. We also got some jambalaya. I got some jambalaya because I just got off the plane. And hit the podcast. So
I feel like every time I hear jambalaya, it makes me think of Mrs. Doubtfire
yeah,
when Robin Williams comes out of the back.
I don't eat it often.
Jambalaya.
I don't eat it often either.
And Robin Williams comes out of it.
We don't have good jambalaya in Ohio. big surprise.
What?
But yeah, it's like a once a year type of thing for me. But when I see it, I like to get it.
I mean, it looks pretty good.
It's fantastic.
It's got rice. It's
Yeah.
got
It's rice,
all the stuff.
sausage, chicken, and some kind of Cajun seasoning. And yeah, I'd give it like an 8.8. It's really good.
Dang. I would definitely try it, but we had breakfast at what was it
Wood
called?
and Grain.
Wood and Grain.
It was
Yeah.
actually fantastic.
Sounds like a place where you could throw axes.
Yep.
Right?
That
Yeah.
actually went behind my decision.
But no, it was delicious. They had a kind of a unique-ish menu. I mean, they had some basic stuff, but they had a lot of like build your own biscuit stuff where they brought you the biscuit and the things to go on the biscuit.
Were they big biscuits or just
No,
like?
it was like it came with like 2 like regular medium-sized biscuits.
Okay.
So I don't know. It was good though. Probably end up having to go back there again before the weekend's over, but just get right into it.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but like when I first started traveling for axe throwing, I started traveling to go see different places
Yeah.
and to try
Same.
the food. So I mean that's a big thing I like to do when I come to new cities or even
That's-
cities I've been to before is try different food.
That's kind of my thing with like going to tournaments. Like, yeah, I mean, it's cool when somebody puts on a good tournament to go back, but it's also cool to see new tournaments so you can go somewhere new.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, 100% agree. I think food's a big. I mean, I love food. You've seen me order food before.
this
Both of
man-
you seen me order food.
Yeah.
Bro, this
Taco Bell?
man's Taco Bell order is wild.
Oh, I mean we had a legendary Taco Bell experience.
Oh, is this your order for a family of 8? Kyle's like, no, that's all mine. That's
I mean,
my bag.
let's shout her out if she's listening. I mean, that
If
was
if she is
top
listening,
tier.
I can't remember what was her name.
We gave her a name.
We gave her a
didn't
name
even
and
call
she-
her by her given name.
She was offended by that name too. We
Was
went,
she?
Yeah, she didn't
when
like
we
it.
went back the second night and we were
Oh,
like,
okay.
we were like, yeah, we didn't know your
Kimberly.
name, so
we thought
we
it was Kimberly.
I don't
Wasn't
know.
it? Because it said something about Power Rangers.
I don't know,
Oh,
maybe,
yeah.
but whatever it was, we were like, yeah, we thought your name was
She was
Kimberly.
upselling everything.
Yep, I bet she didn't.
I bet
that
you-
day.
It's like extra protein. With
You've
that?
never been through a Taco Bell like the way we went through that Taco Bell. Like,
in Spokane.
yeah, I'll just take 2 soft tacos. Okay, you want to add extra meat to those? Sure.
No. Protein. Extra
Yeah,
protein.
extra protein to those. You're like, sure, and then she's like, oh,
I'm trying to make it sound
how
healthy.
about some extra sour cream?
Not gonna say
Yeah.
no.
So I mean, by the time we got, I
And
remember
she was making up drinks
Josh-
for us too. She was like,
Josh
"You want
couldn't-
this black tornado?
Yeah,
Do you want the purple? Purple fuzz?
Josh didn't even eat his taco because you know how when you order a hard shell taco from Taco Bell, it's like only meat at like the bottom like half inch.
Not today.
Bro, the
They, like,
whole taco was
filled
meat.
it, and then they
Just
took like
meat.
Yeah, they had
like
to
a
take
spoon or a knife, and
Yeah,
they like
had to take a
carved it off
scraper.
the top.
They had to take a scraper to get it off the edges because it was just bulging out on every. He was so mad he didn't even eat it.
He was looking forward to the little meat. He got too much.
He got way too much.
That's crazy.
It was like probably the most expensive Taco Bell order, and they were just
For sure,
laughing.
for
They
sure.
were- They were laughing all the way
We'll
to the
see.
bank. But yeah, that was the best Taco Bell
And
experience.
I think
I've
everyone's
ever had.
order was correct as well. So
Oh yeah, nothing was screwed
Yeah.
up
yeah,
Yeah,
except for
nothing was
Josh
missing.
just wanted less meat.
you did, Kyle. You did get me hip on steak quesadillas.
Yeah,
I was
steak
usually
quesadillas are
just a
good.
chicken quesadilla guy,
Yeah.
but now I do double steak.
Yeah,
'Cause I
steak.
saw you do it.
See,
and it was-
that's why I felt like I had. What was crazy was usually like I would love to order double steak normally because they only put like one piece of steak on every triangle. So that's
Yeah.
why I have to order like 6 of them because it's like
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
he's
gotta
like,
eat
I'll take
normal.
a
and I eat
quesadilla.
around
But
it.
they filled it up.
Yeah, they did.
He said, I'll take a quesadilla steak and another one and another one. And let's go ahead and just get 2 more of those. And and a side of
Drop
creamy
a taco
jalapeno.
10-pack in there.
But yeah, so
Shout out Taco Bell.
shout
That's
out
right.
to Kimberly, aka whatever your actual name is.
Leslie's showing her meat and cheese
Oh, she's
assortment.
she's doing her
She does it all the time. I love
snackle box.
Yep,
That's what I call it.
it's essential.
Yeah, it's like a tackle box with snacks and
Snacksle
snackle
box.
box.
If you know Leslie Wellman, you know what we're talking about. She keeps
yeah.
an
Keeps that
assortment
thing.
of meat and cheeses.
She keeps that thing on her.
She's bragging about it right
Yeah,
now.
she's
Speaking
like,
of
bro, nobody
snacks
got snacks
at
like
Axe's,
this.
so remember Axe Snacks?
Oh, we bought the domain.
Yeah, so we actually think we might have
Oh, we got
an
something coming. We're
actual-
about
Oh,
to
yeah?
launch.
an
It's about to
actual
launch.
product to go with it. Yeah.
It's cake balls,
Good,
baby.
good.
Cake balls.
Coming soon. All right, so we're at Pro League Series. This is the first event, Inaugural. First event. cool things about Pro League Series are that $20,000 prize pool, just right there. I mean, as of now, I've only seen one other tournament that is getting near that. There's another tournament that I think that I saw was like a little over 20,000.
Jack Daniels.
Look at that. What's on the bottom there? We got some PBR?
Got one thing of PBR and 17 Jack Daniels. There's so one tournament a little more than 20,000. Not sure how theirs is paying out necessarily, but for us, the least you can make for coming top 8 is get your money back. So $400 entry.
All four.
Yeah, all four disciplines are doing that. And you're not. I mean, getting second place isn't like, you're not really that mad because first place wasn't that much more. So we might change that a little. We're going to see how that plays out this weekend. But yeah, we met our goal. We got to the $20,000. So
yeah, we got another thing too. We got our checkbook ready to go.
Oh yeah, checks are here.
Love that.
As soon as it's over, we got the checks. Yeah. We'll write those out.
I love that.
Pass them out.
I didn't double check on the checks, but I'm pretty sure they're probably from America, so you should be able to just.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, I thought you were going to say maybe they're here, maybe they're not.
No, the checks are for sure here. I've seen those. I'm pretty positive you're going to be able to mobile deposit it, so you can have your money immediately.
Yeah.
Because we want
before
you to
fly home. That's I love that.
You win today, you can spend it here.
No, we do have to throw today, don't we?
So they don't have any
I'm getting all full on jambalaya.
No, it's tonight.
We've got the fancy security check, so you may or may not be able to mobile deposit. I don't know. I would assume you could.
Well,
either way, you touch down. You
got it.
2-3 days. You don't have to wait a week or two.
That's
right. You don't got to wait for anything. You know how much you're making. Payouts have been posted.
We're too lazy to mail it to you, so
I can't.
You got to pick it up on site.
I can't remember what the exact breakdown is, but we got top 8 for sure in every discipline getting paid.
Yep.
And so, we're excited. We're here. I don't know if it's Dringer or Dringer. I probably should have asked. But they have gone above and beyond. You see that logo in the middle of the target there? That's on all the targets. They got that. They're repping for us. They've gone above and beyond. We've got
all the winners, I think. Aren't all the winners taking home some of that Western Sun?
Yeah, so the vodka up top can't be – they don't have a liquor license here, but they have it as a prize. So you can grab that. If you all the winners are getting a bottle.
Aren't we all getting shooters in the swag bags too?
I think so. Well, they can pick them up on their way out.
That's Texas, baby. That's
Texas. Have it here. But so shout out to Western Sun. Shout out to Chick-fil-A. We're having that tomorrow.
We got breakfast
burritos. I think the cinnamon roll lady maybe on Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's right, Sunday.
So they've above and beyond. We got big things happening here. They have done a fantastic job helping us set this up.
We've got our official media
guy
here too.
Yeah, we got Jesse Hummel from Throw is going to be doing our a lot of our content stuff for us. So he's here setting up his lights right now. Camera is going to be clicking. So
that's right.
Be on the lookout for those photos shortly after. And we did actually, so since we're not a venue, we didn't have the app necessarily. So we are excited to work with axethrowing.org to get Pro League Series its own, venue so that you can follow along on the brackets and stuff like that.
And didn't we get confirmation just yesterday?
Yeah. We also got Elm City on board. So
awesome.
Going to be throwing on Elm City boards at all of these events for the year. And so we're excited to bring them on. We'll have
we got more PBR.
There it is.
There we go. We'll have the big announcement for that in the coming week for Elm City. And then, PBR got announced this week for Waddle, the official beer. So they're stocking up here.
I saw they were also doing the other event too. So you never know. Maybe PLS will be.
Yeah, who knows? We're gonna reach out. I mean, our goal is to hopefully get some sponsors. Get this. Maybe we can have more than $20,000 prize pool if we get some sponsor money to show up. So we'll see what we can come up with that.
Someone left the door open.
Oh yeah. But hey, wherever we have the second event, which by the time this comes out, people will know. So
yeah, we could talk about it on here. I think.
Yeah.
They're not gonna know till we release.
Second event is gonna be in Indy.
Oh, I like that.
The flying squirrel.
Axe throwing.
So date.
Mr. Ryan Gustin.
Yeah, we can even tell you the dates.
Yeah, when is that?
If I can look it up, I can even tell you the date. Bro, we're gonna go back and talk about that. Hold on. Let me find the chat here
Just
real
open
quick.
a calendar.
What? Oh, so we can just see it?
Yeah.
Well, I have it right here. But yeah, so April 21st, 22nd, and 23rd.
Yep.
April. Okay.
Yeah, so end of April, sign-ups and stuff are going to start just as soon as this event is over.
Yeah, we're gonna work on some cool stuff since it's in Indiana. I'm a little closer to Ryan.
Yeah,
We'll work on
so-
some cool stuff. We're doing a thing here that I think they did at the 2019 Worlds. They did the first throw.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we've got the mayor of Bedford coming in to do the first throw, and I
That's
think
right.
for
We had Santa
the
Claus
event-
do the first throw in
yeah
2019. Yeah, and the mayor, but Santa Claus did it as well.
nice.
Yeah.
Wait,
Nice.
bro, he wasn't too busy to come out?
No, it's
Not yet.
beginning of
Yeah,
December.
it was
You know.
Okay, he was
Yeah,
just
still.
getting prepped.
he
He
was
was
just
on
getting
vacation
ready.
right before.
Yeah, he's a dog. He knocks out like week of.
He doesn't even need time. Procrastinator, but he gets it done.
But I think at Indy at Flank Square, I think since he's so close to the speedway there.
Oh, yeah, we'll just have an
Zen
F1.
Speedway. We're gonna try and get
we'll
an
get
Indy
us-
driver in there, and
We'll get
Oh,
somebody
that makes
in
sense.
there.
That makes
So-
sense.
Get us a race car driver to throw.
yeah, or maybe somebody from the Pacers since they ain't gonna be doing anything.
Yeah. We
They ain't going to be
Book the
busy.
trip to
or the Colts,
Cancun.
we'll
Yeah.
get somebody in.
Yeah, Colts.
Cancun on 3.
Maybe we'll get Jeff Saturday. He'll come in. He's not gonna have a job to do.
Probably
soon,
not.
so.
Nah, he'll be good. He's good. So yeah, we're excited about that. A lot of
who we
good
should, We should
stuff.
try to get Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee, that'd be a good one.
Well, I'll reach out to him. I'll
That
text
would
him.
be-
I'll
Have him,
text
jump onto a table or something. That'd be dope.
That would
be
be
great.
so sweet. Yep. Yeah, and I think we also got Speedway is gonna do. They're gonna do like a full on production, like video
that'd be cool.
stream, put it out there, and they're gonna handle all that. So it'll be really high production.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we're gonna stream this weekend as well. They
Yep.
set it up for us. They went above and beyond. There was nothing that they won't even let us help. We've been here. We were here yesterday. They wouldn't let us help with anything. They're just doing everything. So
And they didn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
you
They
know
didn't
what,
have to.
Gustin, we expect the same thing from you. So
100%.
when we show up, don't
Take
be
notes.
asking questions about like, y'all gonna help? No, we're not. We need you to have everything ready when we get there.
This should be the new standard. I mean,
Yeah.
wow, it's crazy. It's the first one.
Yeah, It's crazy. I mean,
Standards are high.
it was just a concept that we kind of pitched around. We were like, "You think it'll work?" And we were like, "I don't know. I guess we'll see." So
Shaping up to be great.
I
There she
mean,
is right there.
so
Just walked
far
in the
so
door.
good. Yeah,
that
she's
awesome?
she'll come over here and she'll be like, "Oh, I came up with another idea," and she'll have
Yeah.
something else new that is a really cool benefit of all these people. So
Yeah.
She's like, I want flames.
she's like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about setting the whole place on fire for the finals." I'm like, "No, don't do it." She's like, "It's worth it." But
That's a big deal.
we're excited to knock out this first event, see how it goes, get some feedback,
There's a
and
Doug.
oh yeah, that puppy's about to be on this podcast. Get over here. Yeah. So, but what's coming up this week, Zach? Tell them big things.
This week or next week?
Well, I mean, this week is this week, but
Oh yeah. This
next
week. Yeah, I mean, we have some exciting news. I have some exciting news on my side. The first ever Melee draft will be on February 9th.
That's right.
So yeah, we have quite the turnout too. I know we are shooting for kind of like between like 50 and 50 to 70 people to sign up, but we have 80 plus, I believe. So yeah, we're super excited about that. It's gonna be a live stream on February 9th, and it's gonna be the first ever Melee team draft. So I'm excited to see who
who the first pick
yeah,
is.
the first pick is and everything. So that's that's gonna be cool.
I know we had talked about it like last year. It didn't work out exactly how we had planned.
Yeah.
But I still think it's going to be really cool, and maybe in the next year or two we can have it set up. But for me, I was always envisioning like how they do the all-star stuff for basketball.
No, me
right?
too.
Like,
I want everyone to be there. I want jerseys, like people getting their jerseys handed out.
yeah, I mean, it would be cool. We need a little more. We gotta have a little bit more of a situation. Probably a
Yeah.
little more money involved to get jerseys printed on site.
This year is, last year was a test of more teams, which I thought, the outcome, like the championship was great.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this year is going to be also a test of even more teams with the whole draft system. So next year, piece everything together and just have a big, spectacular event. So
Yeah, we got an all-female team.
Yeah, we do, and
Which is
we
really
have
cool.
we have an all youth team as well,
Yep.
Yeah.
which is dope.
And I
Super
think
excited
too,
about that.
with the amount of draft spots after everyone's base rosters,
Mhm.
there's going to be enough people that will be able to form some additional teams.
I think two.
through the draft.
I think
At least
you might
two.
have two at least, and I think that's cool because like you get to throw people you probably never thrown with.
Sure.
You get to make new friends
Mhm.
because I mean you guys know being on teams when you're at a random tournament, you're rooting for your teammate no
Yeah.
matter
100%.
and that's the beauty of it. So hopefully some new friendships are formed via this. So
For sure. I mean,
looking forward to it.
there were definitely people, on the team last year on Legends that, not that I just didn't know them very well, and get to know them throughout the year, and it's really cool. So, yeah, I'm excited to see the new teams. I think that stuff will be announced this week as well,
Yep.
who's on new teams, and then also the draft coming up. So I'm excited to see how that goes. Although it would be cool to do it like they do it. The NBA one this year, they're not even picking teams until that night.
Day of, yep.
Yeah, so I remember last time they did like a video one, and I remember LeBron was like laughing. He kept having to cover his face with a clipboard. But like,
They left James Harden there.
yeah,
For
he
Kevin,
was the
yeah.
last pick. Yeah,
That's what we're about to do, you guys. With
yeah.
me.
Just leave me at the end. I want to be last pick. I just, whoever gets last pick can have me. No, but I think it would be cool. It'd obviously be really hard, but it would be cool to have like all of the picks or the draft happen at the first Melee event.
Yeah,
So-
I mean
That's true.
That's
That's
how
true.
Cornhole started their teams event last year, and then they expanded it this year and did like a full on production.
It looked
live
great this
draft.
year. I was
It
watching.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think instead of jerseys, they did hats, so that they
Yeah,
didn't
they
have to
did.
have the names.
Yeah, yeah.
Which
I mean,
makes sense.
So each
You could-
person got hats,
Just
and
like stuff that
and-
just has the logo on it.
Yep.
So that'd be cool.
Yep, and they had like the same digital boards like we had on the side of this of the broadcast at Worlds
Mhm.
that had like all the teams' logos down it, and everyone was there because they did it at like one of their first shootout events. So that'd be something that'd be really cool to do.
Wow, what's this dog's name? You may see.
It's probably got a name tag.
Yeah, right here.
You can probably see him.
My
He's so tall, you can
defense,
see
I
him.
was left
Oh.
unsupervised.
What's up, Duke? That's basically my name. So
Look at that
we're
dog.
Duke.
Cool. Oh, y'all can't see this dog, but it's big.
No, they can see him.
Yeah.
It's hovering over the table.
He's just hanging out though. He's a good dog. Aren't all dogs good dogs though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
for sure.
That's okay.
It was a special
I'm
special
pet-
guest.
I'm petting him, so he doesn't want to leave. He's not listening to you. All right, so
Yeah, so we're excited for Melee.
so Melee should be
and,
good this year. I
Yeah,
know,
super excited.
Still trying to figure out the tournaments and stuff.
Yeah,
where they're gonna be.
we've got a good portion of the dates. I mean, that's coming out too.
Yeah.
The whole schedule. But I mean, just like kind of in the same boat you guys are. We want to do like big events, not just
Yeah.
like put it together,
For sure.
and that takes time, obviously. So
Yeah,
Sure.
and I think in the future there might be some Melee only events. It's just gonna have to, I don't know, maybe have something else that goes along with it.
Evolve
yeah,
there.
Something
I
like
think
that.
that's might be the end goal. We want to make it like people come out for Melee weekend, not just like tournament weekend,
Right.
Yeah.
but like Melee weekend. But obviously that takes a lot of planning and stuff and a lot of trial.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Maybe
excited
you
to
could
see what
do
this year
like
does.
a full round robin tournament some weekend or something instead of like
Yeah,
where you're gonna play every team or
Yeah, teams
I
would
don't know.
have an entry fee that
Yeah.
would go into a prize pool. Or
Yeah, or
something.
something
the
like
ultimate
that.
Melee or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
like a
Don't-
Royal Rumble.
Don't forget that was our idea, okay?
No, I mean, we all said it.
Keep
We
it-
all-
Whoa. I don't know about all. Bro, Duke didn't even say anything, but he can have some credit. All right, so what's next for you? What's your next tournament?
I'm going to Cap City,
Okay.
which is coming up actually.
Yeah, it's not too far.
Yeah,
Like
that was
2
gonna
2 weeks.
Yeah,
2 weeks.
that was gonna be my first tournament, and then talking to you guys,
Ah,
convinced me to come, and I'm glad I did because it looks great. I'm super excited for it.
Yeah, it's a cool venue, and the Allison and the team here, Sam and
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, they knocked it out of the park, and It's going to be a good tournament going into Capital City, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is the best, the best competition around. And
I'm
Right.
thinking about that on the plane
for those who missed
here.
out, like,
how
you
how
missed
much
out.
harder it's going to be.
It's not like I'm just going to a random tournament, like
Yeah.
your odds to win are, a little bit higher
yeah.
because you don't have to go through the meet right
there's
away.
Not as many,
Where this weekend, no
Yeah.
easy match.
No easy match.
So you got to earn it.
And we're doing
which,
some cool stuff, too, with Knife, implementing
slightly different rules.
called
set.
kill shots
Not even-
and
I don't know.
no bleed. And
Well, look, this man doesn't know. Look, he
I
just
don't
looked
know
at this
knives.
target a minute ago, and he said, "Wait, is this the PLS target?" So there, you can see the bullseyes on the side. Those are for warm ups,
yeah,
just
so we don't
to
tear
save
up
the
any
real
more wood
bull.
than we
But
need to. Yeah.
but Zach doesn't know what's going on.
I did a knife marathon 2 days ago, and I thought there was unlimited kills with knife. So I'm not the best knife thrower, but I can throw kills.
I don't know why you would think that.
I swear, I read the rule somewhere. Maybe I made the rule up.
Yeah,
But I hit 13. I hit 13.
What I will say is that if you did hear that from somebody, it was Tyler Flynn. Because that man tells me rules that I swear the next week get changed. He'll tell me rules.
right.
I'll believe him, and then I'll look like an idiot because that's not a rule.
But also, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Of course.
It
I mean,
doesn't.
if you don't have to call them, then
Yeah.
there's unlimited.
But so we are doing things a little different. So for
Seven throw big
axe, big axe tonight.
That's tonight.
7 throws, 2 kills available at any time. I know you took advantage of the anytime kills at Super 64.
I did. I
Got Hayden with it.
Got him.
Hit him with a kill
He
on
was
throw
shook.
5. He was like, now I'm losing by 1. What? I was winning.
I like the 7 throw.
Yeah, we're gonna see. I mean, I think everybody really liked it when that happened. Some people were disappointed to not see Waddle switch to it this year, but we wanted to give it another shot, give it a little more data, and figure that out.
See what happens.
Yeah, so we're doing that, and then for knife, we are gonna do no bleed rules, just for the scoring, just to try and see how it would work. I mean, it was just an idea we were talking about, and we thought, okay, well, we can see, at least get some data. It's pretty much the same throwing, because we don't want to do anything like too crazy, like add 3 spin or do anything like that. We want people to still be able to
And then even though
feel like they're not practicing for something completely different.
even though the WKTL rules changed, we're still allowing the
The older knives, at least for this event, just because of that.
but the no bleed is going to
Right.
hinder some of that because the goal with no bleed is ideally to perpendicular stick the knife so that you don't miss out on throwing a bullseye and ending up with a 4 if you under rotate.
Right.
So
Yeah, we're expecting that even if you were thinking about using your Blackhawks, once we told you we were doing no bleed, that you would maybe reconsider if you're landing them flat. But honestly, I mean, if you're throwing the Blackhawks the correct way, they're really not that crazy. So if you like them and you think you're able to stick them, more correctly and not under or over, well, mostly under rotate them, then it's not that big of a deal.
So say you do hit flat.
Yep.
What's that look like?
So just if you're in the 4, 5, and 6, you're only getting 4 points.
4 points. Okay.
Yeah. If you're, but the black ring will count. So you can stick anything in that black ring as long as it doesn't bleed out.
Okay.
You're gonna still get a 5.
Because I brought Blackhawks.
Oh, I mean, you'll be fine.
I mean, if I hit one, I'd be good.
Yeah.
If I hit the board
Yeah, if you hit a bullseye, like, bro,
Yeah.
we're gonna celebrate. We'll ring the bell and stuff for you.
for me, just one bullseye.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
But we're also doing called kills because we wanted to see more people going for kills.
Yeah.
Not so much worried about them from the front, but like, let's say on throw 10, you're tied.
Yeah. How many do you get?
2.
Oh,
Two.
okay.
Two.
Just one. All
Not unlimited.
right. Well, maybe next
2.
time.
So 2 kills. Got to call them though, so can't just be like a surprise kill. Or I think just at the end that'll eliminate a little bit more of the waiting to see who wants to go first and stuff like that. Because if I'm within 1 point of you, we can both go kill. I'm cool. If you're gonna go, I'll go with
Oh,
you.
absolutely.
So I think we'll see more of that. But otherwise, we didn't really change.
not too much
Any
Hatchet's
other
still
rules.
the same, right?
Yeah, we didn't.
for now.
Nothing
Yeah,
different.
for now.
Yeah, watch out. This might be the PLS. No. But yeah, for now, pretty much keeping it the same.
Let's get rid of that fault line. Get it back
Let's
to
just-
2019.
Let's just get rid of all the lines.
Oh, no lines.
No lines.
Figure it out.
Yeah, good luck.
Bring the fall step back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm excited to see how it goes.
Yeah, for sure.
So it should be good. A lot of competition here. A lot of people that
Yeah.
I'm excited that some of the people that came out, because there were a lot of people that I would have assumed wouldn't come that ended up coming. Few people that I thought probably would that didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But
Let's see. There's at least, I think, 37 people that are here that you didn't think would come? Wasn't that right?
Yeah.
Wasn't your number 40?
yeah, I was like, we were stuck at like 40 people paid for like what felt like a month.
For a minute.
It was probably like 3
Yeah,
days.
him
Bro,
and Tyler-
I paid yesterday.
Lucas and Tyler lost faith.
Yeah, Tyler and I, we
They
were ready
like,
to
"This
cancel.
It's not going to work.
We were ready to cancel. I was ready to send everybody their money back. No, we weren't going to cancel. We were just trying to figure out, all right, so if the prize pool can only be 18,000, how are we going to break it down and tell people? But we got up to that 20. It's no problem.
The nice thing was from the beginning we were pretty transparent with all that. So when people were going and filling out the mini jot forms that we did to ensure we did everything the best way, we were transparent about, like, hey, if we get to this number, this is what the prize pool is going to be like, and it's going to adjust. And we kept, for the most part, everybody up to date. I mean, at one point, it was very quick going from 40 to 77.
Yeah,
And then we had
almost 80.
one back out, and so I think we're 76 now. But
Yep.
but yeah, it's nice to know that we proved to ourselves that the concept works and that it's going to continue. And I think the next one in Indianapolis is, being a Midwest event, probably going to get closer to 100.
Yeah, if we can get close to 100, then we can start to do those other things for
Yeah, we can start planning for the championship.
And then also gives us a little bit more leadway for things like, I think the top female this weekend is going to get free entry into the next event.
Oh, that's cool.
And then we're also going to do.
We
talked about 0 and 8. We got to get a little more data to figure that out, because there might be like, if only one person goes 0 and 8, I'll say right now we're going to give them free entry into the next one as well. But if we have like 20 people go 0 and 8, which I don't even know if mathematically that's possible.
You gotta fight for it.
But if more than one, we're going to try and figure out something to help them out. So. Because we do want those people to come back. We want them to feel like they, got something out of it. And
and everybody that is here participating in this event is going to get an invite to
the next event,
the Spring Fling event. And then, as the season finishes out for winter, we'll have some new invites, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And depending on how that goes, we may or may not do what we did for this one, where we had the nomination invites, where if a thrower had somebody that they thought was definitely a thrower that was just right there, ready to break out, we let people nominate throwers too, which was good.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing something about that.
Yeah, which I think will be good.
Yeah,
I think
like
there
that.
will be some people here that are hopefully gonna surprise some people you haven't heard of.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we're also testing Tyler's new ranking system.
Yeah,
Is that this one?
I was about to bring that up. So we
All
are
right.
using it for seeding.
Yep.
We use the ranking system for the seeding, which is the goal for 2024 for Waddle. They just want to kind of do it in the background right now for this year. But where'd you end up on the list? Did you look?
Bro, I got a bone to pick with some people, because like for real,
Like,
Did he
Like-
post it for this?
the people that you
duels we're like 60th, and we've been top 10 for the past 3 years.
You guys got 60. I think Amanda and I got like 50.
Bro.
So yeah, bro. So like here's my thing. Like I'm not a league thrower. I'll be the first one to tell you that I'm not a league thrower.
Yeah.
So like
Ryan and I don't think we're
yeah.
listed
So
on
but
that, 'cause
I
we're
do
not-
like how you go to tournaments, and if you do well, which I feel like that's gonna be my thing.
Yeah.
I do better at tournaments than I do at league. So then you truly stack up, your rankings.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
So like
it'll even out, but getting that initial
the
Damn.
initial part.
man,
the
put
other-
some respect. I mean, Big Axe, I think I'm up there.
The other thing is that you guys, go to tournaments, whereas Hayden and I don't go to very many,
Mm-hmm.
and so we don't have any data really other than Worlds and the Open.
You go
and
to
like
the one tournament.
yeah, so like it works out for us. That helps our rank, but But for you guys, if you're not throwing leagues and you guys are going to tournaments, you sometimes don't even throw together.
No,
right? So it doesn't. So you don't get any points.
And then
to
add
help
that on doing no leagues and stuff like that.
So I mean, it's not.
We do like one marathon league.
Yeah, it's not a. It's and I think that's kind of the stuff they're looking at. But so if you guys do a tournament, then you'll probably be seated pretty low. But then if you finish ahead of that, you're going to gain some points.
Yeah,
so,
but I mean, this does incentivize doing a little
league,
bit.
Yeah,
or
doing
at least
doing a little bit of
throwing
league.
with your partner at tournaments.
Right?
Because no one wants to see at the bottom of the list, especially if you're better than that. So
yeah, I don't know.
I like it. I personally I like it.
I'm excited for it because I think it will.
I think we needed it for a few years now.
I don't think there's a lot of people cheating. I don't mean that, but I do think that if you were considering it, then it will do you no good because the second you show up to a tournament, and let's say you were going into the tournament because of your league scores that you cheated on your third seed,
you're going to get exposed.
Now you're getting exposed immediately when you show up to a tournament and you don't even finish in the top 50.
Yep.
So I think it'll help with that. It'll kind of right the ship on some of those other things. That bullseye percentage just really wasn't a great way to do it, especially for knives. Knives bullseye percentage was just whack because, I mean, if I throw 3 5s from the back, like that's great.
That's what I'm saying. That's good, right?
Yeah, that's like really good. Whereas like if you drop 2 of your knives and you stick a bullseye, you're now going to seed higher than me, and you got 6 points and I got 15. Like that was my biggest gripe with seeding for knives was bullseye percentage was just stupid. So I think all of this is kind of a move in the right direction to where I think by 2024 we'll have a pretty good idea. And it's cool to see the ranking and stuff and kind of gives you something to shoot for.
Yeah, no, I think so too.
Because bullseye percentage is a little harder to kind of, I don't know, like feel like you can try to do a lot better in because you're really trying to win, so it doesn't really matter your bullseye percentage type of thing. So I don't know. I'm interested to see how it goes.
I think it's cool for like the viewer too, because I'm watching tennis. Like when I watch tennis, you see the rankings like a number 9's beating like a number 1. Like that's cool.
So that would be that, or like that would be cool too to have like
it's
gonna be good for the viewers.
Rankings actually on
their rankings like next to your name. So if you're ranked, you'd have that next to it. So axeown.org, if you're listening, there's you a cool feature to add.
I thought that was the play all along.
Yeah, put it right next to it. So then on TV, you're like, all right, we got the 32 ranked thrower. He made his way out.
That'd
of the
be
bracket,
dope.
Playing number 2 right now.
Oh, I mean, like a lot of people don't know who to root for, especially when they're seeing the sport for the first time.
They don't know.
You always want to root for the underdog, right?
Yeah, They don't know that they should have been rooting against me.
Exactly right.
Well, I think they made it pretty clear on TV. They were like, "Man, this is the best thrower." They were like, "This guy,"
and they're like, "No, we don't want to see this guy keep winning."
They were like, "Nah, he's hit too many kills. Let's switch them up. Switch it up.
Someone called in like the hotline, like, "Hey, switch this guy's board out."
Yeah, I saw them on the headphones. Like, I'm on it.
Bet.
But no, it was. I think that would be cool. I'm excited to see how the ranking system works out.
There was another thing that popped up yesterday too. Waddle released that new sponsorship incentive for throwers to help help Waddle get sponsors.
Yeah. So this is me telling you that if you've got a few $1 million and you want to sponsor Waddle, come to me first, so I can get my cut. Yeah, come holler at me.
What is the cut? Just like a bunch of axes?
15% of whatever deal was signed for the first time.
So $1 million?
Yeah.
If you get $1 million, you get
$150K. Easy.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Let me text some people. All right. But
what's interesting about it, and I don't know if I should say this because then it kind of there's probably not a lot of people thinking about this, but and I'm sure Waddle thought about this too, and I think that they know it's going to help the throwers too, but they just put that sponsorship deck out there and gave throwers all the data that they need to use for themselves to go out and get potential sponsors.
Yeah, now, I mean, I think it's good for both.
And that was a good move because I mean, it's if you already have connections, an introduction goes a long way. And introducing with a pitch deck that goes above and beyond. So. No, good move by Waddle.
Yep.
Yeah, so excited to see. I did notice one thing in the pitch deck that has not been out there yet, and trying to dig into it a little bit, see what we can figure out. Even though we're on the council, we don't get any of this stuff. But
oh yeah,
there was a sponsor on the
there's a new sponsor on there I didn't know about
that we've never seen before. Planters Peanuts was on there.
Oh, really?
Right,
so,
right up there next to PBR.
So watch out. You
I
might be
bet
seeing,
there's going to be a surprise.
We're throwing
coming
peanuts
out
now?
soon.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. Planters. The next PLS event is at Flying Squirrel, where their theme is "Go Nuts."
Go
nuts. He gives out the Salty Nuts Award for the person who throws the most fours in a season. So might fit in good.
Yeah, it could be good. All right, but I was trying to look that up, and this post was still on my phone. So we'll just talk about this real quick. All right, so there's a little thing here that I'll show the camera. You can't really. You can probably see it a little bit. The on my Instagram there was something from Hoop Insight, and it's remakes of NBA players, turning them into women and giving them women's names. So there's Ruby Westbrook.
Looks just like Russell Westbrook.
I thought it was just Russell Westbrook. And then Kylie Irving, Diamond Lillard. I think that's the best name for sure.
I think best name for sure.
Lucy Doncic.
Lucy looks rough. No, I mean, it looks like Luca. I'm just.
But I think so that also just looks like Chris Paul.
Christina
Paul.
Looks like his cousin.
Oh, actually, that trade wasn't D'Angelo Russell. It was Chris Paul to the Lakers.
All right. What,
today?
No.
Oh,
there was like a 6-team
Kyrie.
trade.
Kyrie
I
was
know.
just like
Speaking about Kylie.
Yeah, he was like. But like for the last 2 weeks, this man has been like, "Nah, we're good. We're just waiting for KD to come back."
Yeah, I mean, he's not like 30 plus.
Yeah, and then he was like, and then somebody must have texted him from the Lakers, like, "Bro, you could just play with us."
He's going to Philly because everything comes through Philly. I'm in Dallas, and I'm a big Eagles fan. It's Super Bowl season, and I feel great.
All right, but just real quick, this one is the best one. Lamella Ball. I don't. They just did somebody dirty, and I don't know which person it is. But
she's a baller, though. She looks like a baller.
But yeah, that was just still on my phone, so I had to bring that up and let the people know. So if you were listening to this only on Spotify, you got to hop on YouTube and check it out.
Yeah, or at least hit up the Instagram.
Yeah, Hoop Insight, so you can check it out yourself. Speaking of. We need you guys. You guys are listening on YouTube and watching, but we need some more listeners on Spotify or Anchor FM.
Yeah,
a couple of subscribers on there. If we can get a couple more subscribers, then we can get some cool little ad stuff, and then we can buy 2 more regular mics so we can outfit ourselves a little better. Get some ad space on there. Make like $2-3 an episode. We'll be rich in no time.
Yep, they'll be wearing Rolexes by episode 17.
Oh, we'll be doing most of the podcasts in my
Lucas
Tesla.
can cover his Taco Bell order, but not mine.
Not mine.
There's not enough sponsorship dollars for Kyle's order.
There is.
It's
really
not from the sponsor. not from the sponsored ads.
No, Kyle, I haven't seen you since Worlds, right?
Yeah.
And I did want to ask you.
How the Taco Bell was there?
No.
I don't know if we got it.
I got Taco Bell twice.
What was your experience being on TV for the first time? Because I think that
it's been a big.
You were a fan favorite.
It's been interesting because it's such a pain in the ass to watch it. Because it's just like man, like
I got that show
that's
on
not
loop in my house.
It was nothing like the day before, and it's nothing like it is now. I mean, but we kind of talked about it in our first episode, just like mentality and thought process and stuff like that. Because I've always had an issue at tournaments, and it's always a head game, and we talked about that a lot in that last podcast. But I finally felt like I had figured out the headspace part, and when I got, under the lights, I felt fine. Like, it felt good. Nothing nerve-wracking wise. It just didn't work.
Yeah,
just didn't work at all. And it's rough to watch. It's fun,
Yeah,
I got staff in the venues and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, he was on ESPN," and you see knife throwing, and I'm just like,
"Yep,
don't watch it." Don't watch it.
It's always funny because like the years you don't make it, you always like it kind of feels unreachable.
Yeah, sure.
Like a feeling, and then when you finally make it, you're like, damn. So like this is what it takes.
Yeah.
It's a great feeling. I think I think everyone should be on TV. I mean, it's hard to do, but I think it does really well for your game moving forward.
Sure, absolutely.
Talking about it being hard to watch. I mean, when we lost the U.S. Open in 21 for duels, and it was like, I mean, mostly my fault. It was like, bro, I hate this. I can't watch this. You know how many times I apologized to Hayden before we even got outside? Like 100. Like, it was the worst. So
duels is tough.
We talked about that too.
We talked about that. Yeah.
Kyle Durant, just like, Kyle had not been around team sports much. And now in duels, like, you have somebody else that you have to perform for.
Yeah.
And that feeling is totally different from hatchet and knife and big axe.
Yeah, it's one thing to let myself down, but it's a whole other thing to let.
Oh, it's the worst, man.
I'm
sure we've all been there. We've all had bad days, and it's
just don't hit that.
It's
chair.
a terrible feeling.
There we go.
Yeah, just mess up everything. It's it's the worst. When you feel like you let somebody down, and so I was devastated for quite some time after that. But I think in the end it helped, and I said this on the last episode, like, that happening made me a better thrower.
Yeah, it should. Sure. It should, yeah. You could take it two ways. You could either let it, take over you, or you can, grow from it. But, yeah. I mean, with that being said, though, I'm super, super excited about this year, probably more than any year, because we got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
A lot of different things going on. It looks like the sport's moving in the right directions.
I think so.
We're getting sponsors left and right. I feel like people are starting to, put themselves as athletes. I always think you should. I'm an athlete,
Yeah, 100%.
So, I feel like people are taking that a little bit more serious. And then with us doing Worlds the following year, man, it's going to be crazy. And there's always like that one or two, maybe three random people who just come in the league and just start doing really well. So I'm excited to see who that is this year.
Yeah, it's nice with Melee, we kind of took, like in previous years, took the team thing and thought that that's the best way to approach sponsorship, because we've got more throwers from different areries who can, provide a better return on investment for sponsors, and so that's always been.
But that's what we were told from sponsors too. They're like,
you need more people, and so previous years we've gotten a lot of product stuff. So like if you saw on the broadcast, like I was wearing sunglasses, and the Jackalope team previously we were sponsored by Gooder. Sunglasses. It makes a cool product, but it was a product-based sponsorship. So they would not only give our throwers stuff, but they would give us stuff to give away to people and stuff like that. And it's really neat now to see kind of like. So we had Hayden on in the U.S. Open in duels. Yep. We had Dylan Teets on in the U.S. Open last year for knife, and then we had Hayden. Again for duels, we had
Teets winning the whole thing
for knife. We had Teets rocking the whole hatchet thing, and then we kind of decided that, like, hey, if any of us gets a chance, like, we've got to put those glasses on. Got to put them on. When I got up there and we did the practice shows, that stuff got removed from the broadcast, no big deal. But Dylan rocked them the whole time during his post interview, and that's likely going to result in the team this year getting some financial stuff. And not necessarily in a traditional sense where, hey, we're going to get some money, but it may be more of like an incentive.
So which helps.
If you guys get on the podium, here's what we're going to do. Give you some dollars. So.
Not guaranteed money, but some good, bonuses.
Good, that's that's kind of what we do with our team.
So unfortunately this year Jackalope is kind of morphing around, and teams have kind of changed up.
They're evolving. Teams are evolving.
We've got a pretty good lineup.
I mean, we've seen the I think the lineups are going to be, but I mean, you guys know this. There's a difference between a good axe thrower and a good melee thrower.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, shit. Lucas is a good axe thrower.
Bro.
He can't hit that big. He can't hit the big bottom for anything.
I'm trying to remember. what team was on last year?
Legends.
Oh, yeah. Who won the championship?
I don't even play, though.
I played every round. Get out of here.
Who's not coming back? Who's not coming back for this year, though?
What?
Exactly.
No, well, yeah, because we felt bad for y'all. It was like we didn't want to pull a Golden State and just add like another.
You could have. I mean,
good person.
To be real, I mean,
we could have just added you.
We saw the third. I mean, we're not even talking about it, but I feel like we had a good shot to compete with you guys last year.
Did we?
One thing went one way and it didn't happen, but I don't know
who played in the finals though. I really don't remember. Was it
you guys?
It was
Wolfpack,
Texas.
right?
It was Wolfpack. Okay.
So
they had like 80 people on their team. They were cheating.
They had like
You heard it here
I
first.
love them, but the funniest thing all year because they have so many people, and you just see these red jerseys. You got some on the bench, and then you look in the crowd. You got others just red jerseys drinking beer.
Well, I think
socializing.
the thing
I love
that sucked the most for that was that like there was a certain core group of people that were a part of that were like, hey, we're actually going to go to all this stuff, and they were the ones that went to everything. And then when the championship came around, now there is this huge
tough
group
decision.
of people. That's
You get a
like,
jersey. You get a
who
jersey.
are you going to throw?
Jersey.
And so I think that's one of the things that's cool with this season being that you have to participate in like 2 or 3 or
you
whatever.
You have to go
it
to
was
at least 2 melees to participate in the championship.
And so that's I think that's a big.
Yeah, we
That's a
didn't.
good thing.
I mean, we had a little bit of input on that. There's a couple of us that kind of behind the scenes work on rule changes and things we'd like to see or things that could change, and that was one that we kind of thought was important because
for sure.
You don't want teams to just lollygag through the whole season, get the last seed, knock out the first seed, just because they only bring their people to the finals.
Yeah.
We would come up with things and changes and stuff like that, and then I think. At the end of last year, when we first announced the draft, maybe we were a little quick,
a little bit
to do that in terms of owners, and then we decided, okay, we've got to make sure that if we do these changes, we get it to the owners too, and get them involved, and then
we were about 3 months quick.
Yeah, whoops.
Yeah, a little bit.
Whoops. I mean, we're excited about the idea
because it's such a great concept, and I think it's gonna be really cool to see unfold. So.
Yeah, I'm excited for this year for Melee and for just tournaments in general.
Yeah, I think we're in a good spot this year.
Yeah, payouts changed. That was something that was important, I think, for a lot of people, just to somewhat be more transparent about it, and it's a more delegated by Waddle.
Yep.
So if you're having an actual tier 1, 2, or 3, there's certain things you got to do that you have to meet. Instead of there just being a minimum, it's a percentage-based thing, which makes more sense for larger tournaments. Because at a larger tournament, if you're going through the gauntlet of highly skilled throwers, I think that you should be rewarded accordingly. Bro, dude, get out of here! What are you doing? Trying to eat that bag?
He wants to jambalaya.
He's
one of these
sniffing
cheese
it
curds?
out. But yeah, it's a good year. Like you guys were saying, sponsors and stuff coming up, and I think we just got to get the ball rolling, and then I think it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to see if I can pull off getting another sponsor or something too. That'd be cool. I got a couple of options out there, so we'll see. Got a new waiver thing I'm a part of.
I heard about that.
So if you,
I'm not gonna sign it.
Did Brian and them switch?
I think he said I'm not gonna sign up. Bro, you're not gonna sign up. Bro, I was just about to tell you. Yeah, we were in.
We're switching ours.
Kyle and I were in Denver this weekend doing a training for a facility. That's something new we're starting to do. We talked about a little bit last week, but training went well. We learned a lot of things that we're gonna do moving forward. But man, that venue we'll post a walkthrough of their venue. That'll be a few minutes. So
there's real quick little walkthrough that we'll split here, and then we'll come back in a second. But just Lucas and I doing a little walkthrough of the venue. So really cool.
Pause here.
All right, we're here at Yukon Axe. It is very bright outside. I'm standing right at the front door. You can see there's a movie theater behind us. We got some restaurants down behind us. All that stuff is backwards though. Pizza across the street. Lots of cool things to do outside the venue. There we go, Lucas Johnson. We are getting ready to go into Yukon Axe. Give you guys a little walkthrough. All right. All kinds of awesome little artwork and stuff going around.
All the branding, you definitely know where you're at.
All right. Go right in here.
Log cabin for the check-in there.
It looks like a ranger station, right?
Yeah, the ranger station right here. Where you check in. Got a little hangout area over here.
Some
Connect 4, obviously. Branded as well.
branded brewery across the street over there.
All the merch that you can think of.
Here we go. T-shirts, hats, bottles, cups, glasses, keychains, the whole shebang.
They have a cool
Yeah, check this out.
bullseye
Come to
coin.
Yukon Axe, your first bullseye. You're getting one of those bullseye coins.
And then, yeah, so all the lanes here, we got all the lanes are named after national parks. I know a couple of places do that, but this place has everything on theme, so that's going on. We got double lanes and single lanes. Their little brochures here of everything in them.
Food.
They got Yukon snacks, all the food options, drink options, and then a little bit about their mission to donate back to the National Forest Foundation, as well as a park map, which has all of their lanes and everything on it.
All the national parks they're named after. Let's see, we're still in the finishing up the last couple of things before we do a friends and family event here tonight. Got some staff laying down some tape lines.
We got the coolest jukebox.
Heck yeah.
Took their touch tunes and had it put into a
Elevated
panel
touch
there.
tunes to another level.
Little storage area for the wood.
And because they serve all the food, you have to have this on-brand awesome snack bar going into their kitchen. And everybody wants to know who has the nicest bathrooms in axe throwing. Lucas, we good to go? Yeah. This is these things. That is amazing. Look at this. Beautiful bathroom.
Granite countertops.
Yeah. Real granite countertops. Copper sink.
Everything that works. I don't know what the women's look like, but it's probably just as nice.
All right, we got TVs hanging from the ceiling there. All kinds of things to watch. Really fantastic venue that we just walked through, and hopefully at some point here in the future we can get a tournament hosted out here. And all right,
Everybody can check it out for themselves. So
That's right.
Yeah, it's Yukon Axe.
there we go.
Yeah, so
There's your walkthrough.
yeah, so you saw Yukon
That's the first time
Axe.
we've ever done one of those. So
Yeah, so I don't know how that's going to work, but
yeah.
that's what Yukon Axe looks like in Denver. They're not affiliated with either organization right now.
Oh, okay.
They're trying
still trying to
decide
decide,
that, yeah.
but they're using a multi-ring target that looks similar to this
Yeah,
behind us, but
they have an incredibly large staff, which is
large staff.
pretty unique to
I think they're
Axe
going to kind of tone it down a little once they get.
Is that good? I mean, you two both being venue owners, I mean, is that a good thing, bad thing?
I think for now it is because of how
Mhm.
many people they're probably going to have that don't work out, or
Yeah.
that they end up having to let go, or just they don't have the hours for them and stuff. Because
Yep.
better to have too many right now than not enough, because it's just going to be harder to hire after the fact.
Sure.
So I don't think it's bad. I think it's good that they have that many. I think they're going to learn they need to figure out their flow and how many people they're going to have work on a weekend and how many lanes each coach is going to be able to have, and they're just going to have to figure that out by watching them and seeing how that goes. But I mean, this is probably people could see from the thing, but to tell you that, I mean, it's the most put together venue.
Okay.
Like that I've seen.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Everything
and I
is
haven't
on-
been to
on
every
brand.
venue, so if you have a really nice venue, I'm not dissing you. I just probably haven't been there, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
you
is
can
like,
have us come out though. We'll do training with your staff.
but yeah, I mean the just amount of thought into every single piece of everything is pretty cool. Like for me as an owner, it's like, oh, that's what I would like to do but not right now, like in the future. And they're just already there. They're already in that future spot. So, like, I mean, trash cans have their logo on them. Like, just everything is has a logo on it. Is nice. Everything's on theme. From even their brochure is like a park map.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's cool.
Yeah, it's really neat. I thought that staff wise too. I think when your venue is the only other one that I've ever thought like, wow, it's really cool that you have, I think you had like 2 or 3 at any point in time female staff members or more. But I always thought that was really neat. But like the majority of the axe coaches that we trained there were female.
Okay.
And that's really cool. We also found some, potentially negative things with the fact that men suck, and inevitably, like, we were seeing some things where some of the females had trouble with their groups, like, maintaining, like, respect from the men.
I can see that.
And that really sucked. But, I mean, making sure that they felt comfortable, like, taking charge in the group and stuff like that. But it was really cool to see female throwers or female coaches because, the female side of the game is on a, exponential growth trajectory right now. So.
And honestly, they're usually better at the beginning. 100%. I mean, like first throw, if it's a couple that comes in, first date, I got my money on the female.
Almost every time.
Yeah.
For
every
sure.
time.
Yeah. So, big things coming from the Denver area, as if Denver didn't already have, like 45 venues.
I know it's a hot scene over there.
It is, but man, this one's nice.
A lot of things to do around it. Good restaurants. There's a brewery close by. Movie theaters. Yeah,
all the food.
Yeah,
Which.
Cool.
Shout out to Which. We had lunch there one day. It was good.
Is that sandwich shop?
Yeah, like warm
Which.
sandwiches.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's cool. So, anything else you guys want to talk about before we sign off on episode 2?
No, I mean, I think this was a good one.
We covered it.
I mean, I think we're all excited for this weekend. See how it plays out.
Yeah, we'll try. I know we said it in the first one too. Maybe we'll try to do a quick. It may not be the same quality of video or audio, so we can do it quick, maybe with a phone. But
we could just interview everybody right now, and then we'll
should
just act like they won.
You should do
all right, Zach. How did it go? What was it like sweeping every discipline?
It was. I came in jet lagged, but I had a goal. I got it done.
All right, there you have it.
We can tell you when he buys everything.
We're here
with the
we're here with the four-way champion, Zach Crawford. He actually threw duels by himself too.
2 hands.
It'd be cool to interview all the people.
I think it would be cool to have like
to do a little round table.
A round table and take questions.
Yeah, because that's one of the things that we put in the intro is winners round table. So
so we're gonna try and do that.
See how it goes, and then we'll just add it to the end of the video.
That'd be cool. Because what if he had some? I'm always thinking drama. Like what if you get some dicey games? Like say like Lucas is up here in our game. I think he footfalled, and I'm asking questions. Like, hey, what do you think about that footfall?
I'm like,
wait till someone's throwing
he like comes across the table. We start fighting.
Just wait till Colby and I have a match, and he throws really fast like that again. See what happens.
He didn't even sign up.
Yeah.
What, Colby?
I'm just kidding. He's here.
Yeah, we're gonna have a round table. Now, so we're gonna try and hop on and do that at the end, but
like I said, it won't be the same audio, same video, likely because we don't want to set all this stuff back up right now.
Well, you won't hear this if we do it. We'll probably cut this part. It'll be on top of this, but yeah. So if you are hearing this, we didn't do the round table, so we'll check back in. We think this weekend's gonna go well, but we probably won't know till Sunday.
No.
So if you see episode 3, we might have a different tone, and we might have a different thought about the second event. But I think it's trending in the right direction, so I'm excited.
Yeah, and if you're a thrower or an owner or whatever, Cap City, and you want to be on the podcast, reach out and let us know.
Or if you have questions, stuff you want us to talk about.
That's right.
You can look us up on Facebook or Instagram, Throw Pros, and
Sit your axe down on YouTube.
Yeah, or message us on Pro League Series. We got some merch as well for Pro League Series. So if you're
this time I won't forget because I did in the first one.
Right.
But right up here, we'll put the website.
There's nothing up there. There's nothing up there. You just pointed at nothing.
I looked at the screen like it was going to be.
I tried so hard to go through and figure out like where did I wave my hands above my head
in
the last one, and I couldn't find it. And then I watched it and I was like, oh shoot. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was the merch.
So yeah, we'll have all this posted on Spotify, Anchor FM, and YouTube.
Oh yeah, just like we did in the first one too. I'll post in the comments if we can find a link to the hoops thing. We'll pull that up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that and
Because you're gonna want to see it.
yeah, and a thing for if you came to Dringer for Worlds and you've been here before and last time you didn't get a chance to leave them a review, we're gonna try to
That's right.
promote the venues that we're at as well. So so yeah, if you feel obliged, you can do that as well. Leave them a good review. Yeah, but we're gonna sign off. Episode 2 is a wrap. Thanks, Zach, for being on.
Until
Yeah,
next time.
thanks for having me. This was great. Looking forward to it.
You excited about the round table?
I'm excited about the round table. I'm excited about.
You got to win to get
I
back
know.
on.
I know. I'm just thinking about like what I'm gonna say.
All right. So
But happy Black History Month as well.
yeah, from Zach and I.
From me and Lucas and Mark.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, we'll see you
at
next time.
episode 3.